Okay, guys, this is for significant figures review. I know we have some people that are struggling with that, so I just want to go over it really quick. Okay, so look with me on page 23. Look at our rules. Okay, the rules say all non-zero digits are significant. All zeros in front of the first 1 through 9 digits are not significant. All zeros between two significant figures are significant. And all zeros at the end of a number and to the right of the decimal point are significant. I have my glasses on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's review what that means and then how we use it in our problems. Okay, so like here are some examples down in example 1.5. The first one says 3.23. Oops, it's sliding. 234. Okay, so if you look at this, our number one rule says all non-zero digits are significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 significant figures. Okay. Now what about here? 6.016. Okay. Rule number 1 says all non-zero numbers are significant. So we know this one, and this one are. What about the zero in between those? Rule number 3 says all zeros between two significant figures are significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then the next one is 105.340. Okay, so we've already established all of these will be. We've established zeros between significant figures are significant. What about this zero at the end? Okay, rule number 4 says all zeros at the end of a number and to the right of a decimal are significant. So that one is too. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, let's get to what about this number, though? 2,330. Okay, so we know all 3 of those are. What about this zero? What's to the right of the other significant numbers? But it is not behind a decimal, so that one does not count. So this one only has 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to give you one more example like this. D says 0.0045. 0010. Okay, now rule number 2 that we haven't done, all zeros in front of the first non-zero significant figure do not count. So none of those count. We start right here. But all of these, because it's behind the decimal, will count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one has 6. Okay, so also though, so that's how to count significant figures, but to make sure that we know how to use them, okay, remember when you are multiplying and dividing, you do it by the least number of significant figures, okay? So like if I am multiplying 234.05 times 0.071. Okay, let's look. We have how many significant figures here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 here. Okay, over here, remember these don't count because they're before the first non-zero significant number. This one only has 2. So my answer can only have how many numbers? Can only have the least number, which is 2. That's how you multiply and divide, okay? Now, when you add and subtract, it's different. If I am adding those two numbers, okay, let's add them. 234.05 plus 0.071, okay? And I add them up, creating this in my head, so who knows what it'll be. Okay, in addition and subtraction, which that's what you're doing when you're adding up the atomic weights, okay, you're adding, you're not multiplying. You cannot go past the last specific number. You cannot go past here. So your answer could only go to the hundredths place. It's not a number of significant figures, it's a place. Okay, so there's your review. If you have questions on that, let me know. It's very, very important in your answers. It's messing up some of your answers. Okay, thanks.